Spoilers. Michael confesses the truth about the kidnapper's identity, Sasha's closest relative unmasked. In a shocking turn of events that is sure to leave General Hospital fans reeling, Michael Corinthos stuns Port Charles with a confession that changes everything. The mystery surrounding the kidnapping that rocked Sasha Gilmore's life has haunted her for months, but now, the truth is about to explode, and the culprit is someone no one expected. This is more than just a whodunit. It's a family betrayal that could destroy the already fragile peace in the Corinthos and Gilmore families. Here's your exclusive deep dive into the upcoming drama, character motivations, and the emotional wreckage that follows as Michael drops a bombshell. The kidnapper is none other than Sasha's closest living relative. Since losing Brando and tragically watching her baby boy Liam pass away, Sasha has carried grief like a second skin. Her descent into mental health struggles, manipulation by Gladys Corbin, and public breakdowns were once the town's whispered tragedy, but Sasha fought hard, clawing her way back with the support of Cody, Maxie, and eventually Michael. But now, just as Sasha was beginning to rebuild her life and find some sense of hope, another trauma blindsided her. Her young cousin was abducted in broad daylight, and Port Charles was turned upside down trying to locate the child. Sasha, believed to have no remaining family other than distant cousins, was gutted by the act. But the kidnapping wasn't just an act of malice, it was personal. And Michael, holding onto a gut-wrenching truth, has been concealing something devastating. When Dante pressed Michael during a tense meeting at the PCPD, the young CEO's eyes flickered with hesitation. The pressure of protecting family secrets has worn him thin. It's not just the kidnapping. Michael's been investigating behind Sonny's back, using Yelku's private cyber resources to track down the last digital footprint of the kidnapper. Now the clues point to something no one saw coming, a name connected to Sasha's biological past, long buried and supposedly untraceable. Michael finally breaks during a tearful conversation with Carly at the Metro Court. With tears brimming, he confesses, "I didn't want to believe it. I still don't. But the DNA match, it's real. The kidnapper, he's Sasha's uncle. Her mother's brother. He's alive, and he never wanted to be found." The name Jared Gilmore hasn't been heard in Port Charles before, but he's about to become infamous. According to Michael's data trail, Jared had been using multiple aliases across Eastern Europe, dealing in stolen medical patents and black market biotech. He returned to the U.S. 2 years ago under the alias Lucas Bain, a name that appears on a real estate transaction connected to a shell company Brando once investigated. Why kidnap Sasha's cousin? Because Jared is obsessed with Sasha's bloodline and with her. It's a dark, twisted inheritance fueled by delusion. Jared never forgave his sister, Sasha's mother, for giving up their family name and attempting to flee a secret cult they were once entangled in. In Jared's mind, Sasha is the key to unlocking an old prophecy and reclaiming the power that was stolen from their family. The scene at GH is one for the Emmy reels. Michael and Carly arrive at Sasha's side after Dante and Anna raid the safe house where the child was held. When Sasha sees her cousin alive, her relief is soul-piercing. But it's short-lived. "We found who took her," Michael says gently, voice cracking. "Who?" Sasha asks. "Why?" "He's your uncle. Jared, your mother's brother." The devastation is immediate. Sasha collapses, screaming, "I don't have any family." The raw pain in her eyes mirrors the heartbreak of every loss she's endured. Cody bolts into the room, holding her as she crumbles, while Carly, for once, is left speechless. Anna and Jordan uncover documents hidden in Jared's safe house that reveal the shocking past of the Gilmore family. Sasha's mother, real name Isabel Gilmore, fled a commune in Oregon that practiced medical experimentation masked as spiritual healing. Jared, once a chosen seer, believed he was destined to rise as the new patriarch of the cult. After Isabel's escape and subsequent overdose in a Chicago alley years later, Jared descended into madness. His fixation transferred to Sasha after discovering she had survived. To Jared, Sasha represents the purified vessel of the Gilmore line. He didn't kidnap the child for ransom. He was planning a ceremony. Michael's confession doesn't stop with revealing Jared's identity. He admits to withholding the information for over 3 weeks, fearing that exposing the Gilmore legacy would reopen Sasha's mental health wounds. Carly urges him to come clean, and Willow is left reeling when she finds out he lied to her too. "You said you wanted our marriage built on trust. This isn't trust, Michael. This is manipulation." The fallout with Willow shakes Michael to the core, but he stands by his decision, insisting he only wanted to protect Sasha. Still, the damage is done. In a raw and heartfelt scene, Willow sits beside Sasha, struggling to find the right words. "I was angry at Michael for keeping this from me. But then I thought, if I were you, would I even want to know?" Sasha, shaking, replies, "I didn't want to know. But now that I do, it explains everything. The darkness in me, the voices, the breakdowns. They weren't just trauma, they were echoes." The two women share an emotional moment that reminds viewers why their sisterhood is one of GH's most powerful dynamics. Despite the safe house raid, Jared Gilmore escapes during the operation. Using a decoy and a drug-laced ventilation system, he manages to slip through Anna's grasp. Now he's on the run and dangerous. Dante vows to find him, and Sunny, after learning how close Sasha came to reliving her past trauma, decides to get involved, despite the rift with Michael. "He touched family," Sunny growls. "And when someone touches family, they die." In a quiet scene with Cody, Sasha admits she wants to find Jared first, not to kill him, but to understand him. "If I don't face him, I'll never be free." Not really. This begins a potential General Hospital redemption arc for Sasha, where she confronts her lineage, the trauma of the past, and finally takes control of her story. Maxie urges her to step back. Carly offers her a place to hide, but Sasha shakes her head. "I'm done hiding." As the PCPD continues to dig into Jared's movements, they uncover surveillance from a warehouse that shows he had an accomplice. The video reveals a woman, face obscured, helping him carry out the abduction. Fans are now speculating online. Could this be Gladys Corbin, still pulling strings from afar? Or someone from the cult, re-emerging to finish Jared's plan? Spoilers hint that Sasha's story isn't over, and that a second family member may soon appear. Through every nightmare, Cody Bell has stood beside Sasha. But now, seeing her descend back into obsession with Jared, he's terrified of losing her. In an emotional confrontation, Cody pleads, "I love you, but I can't lose you to this. We've come too far." "Then don't let go," Sasha whispers. It's a moment of hope, perhaps even the start of a proposal arc. But with Jared still at large, love might not be enough to keep Sasha safe. In a spine-chilling final scene, Sasha receives a package at GH. Inside is a flash drive. She plugs it in, despite everyone telling her not to, and a distorted video plays. Jared appears, staring into the camera. "You are the key, Sasha. Come find me, or I'll come find you." Fade to black. With Sasha's lineage now tied to a dangerous cult, and Jared's obsession only beginning, the weeks ahead on General Hospital promise to be some of the darkest and most revealing yet. Will Sasha find closure, or be dragged into a past she never knew existed? Will Michael redeem himself, or fracture his marriage beyond repair? And who is the woman working with Jared? Sasha Gilmore's journey has been one of loss, survival, and inner strength. But now, with the truth out and a monster with her blood hunting her down, Sasha's about to prove whether she is her family's curse or its salvation. Stay tuned, Port Charles. The storm has just begun.